Log in. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen right now. And then I'm gonna tell you about myself. But like I said, I want y'all to see why I'm on the call first so y'all can understand that we really got the sauce. She just didn't pick me for no reason. Hold on. So you guys can see I'm logging into my actual account. So like it's mine. And then I'm gonna show you guys how many personals that I have in a year and a half. So you guys can understand, like, again, why I'm on the call. So unilevel tree, 14 IBOs and 257 customers in a year and a half. So I want you guys to know, like, you know, the sauce I'm about to give you is completely real sauce. I just want you guys, while we do this, to like actually take notes. Because if I'm on the call and you guys don't take notes, like I promise it makes no sense. But for myself, guys, I'm a Platinum 5000 in the business. I've been here for like a year and a half now, almost going on 2 years. And I started this journey, like Rhonda said, I was in college. Well, I just graduated college. And then I was looking at jobs like Microsoft, Apple Corporate, Cisco, Square, Cash App. I had a whole bunch of jobs because one, I worked at Apple. So you guys gotta understand, like I'm a Black man that worked at Apple for 4 years. So leaving college, I have 4 years of experience at the best company in the world. And I was promoted 3 times there, right? So I was making $20+ an hour because of my work ethic. Nobody else part-time there was making the type of money I was making. But like I could have went manager. Managers at Apple make anywhere from 60 to 100K a year, depending on what city you're in. I could have went to Microsoft. They flew me out to Seattle for multiple interviews. So like I had a lot of things going, but I knew that I was not full-time. Like I knew that I'm not going to want to wake up and go to work at 9, get off at 5 when it's dark, get home at 7. Like, no, I hated that. Then I also hated customers talking to me crazy. So you guys, like I started this probably for a lot of the reasons you started. It was just for extra money. When I started, I did not know anything about Platinum 5000. If Cash, when he signed me up, he would have been like, Mo, you're going to hit Platinum 5000 in 3 months. I would have been like, bro, sign me up 8 times, bro. Like, I just want P1000 because you guys got to understand, I'm making $2,000 a month at Apple already as a college student. So I have a Benz, I have an apartment, I have everything I want. But I didn't like, I would see people on Instagram traveling the world, doing these crazy things. The only person at the time that I really knew that I was in was Cash. So as y'all know from Cash's Instagram, this dude's a superstar. So I'm like, wait, this dude went to Clark and he's making $25,000 a month and he dropped out. I graduated from Clark and I'm still working this Apple job. So something must be wrong. So then I finally picked the business up, got started, right? So actually, I'll share my screen one more time so you guys can see this too, my journey all the way from unranked to Platinum 5000. So you guys can see that this like is 1,000% possible for everybody on the call. Because I know, like, guys, trust me, I know it's easy to see a Chairman 500 up here and you see all these people that are already millionaires and it's like, bro, like everything you're doing, you're already rich. So you got a different perspective. So I'm gonna show you guys my journey when I first started, literally, all the way to now. So you guys can understand like how this really, really happened. So do not mind this date. I have no idea what that is. But my first day that I started was June 10th, 2019, right? June 10th, 2019. So guys, just like you all, I started off slow. When I started off, guys, best believe my first couple of days, I said, all right, I'm a trader. Because I did this business before, but my person that signed me up, it was literally just recruit. And he lied, like he would lie to us. Like, this is what I came from doing. He lied to us, guys. So you know how you can go on a demo account with $100,000 and just run it up like 10,000, 5,000. He was selling everybody on that. We would have meetings with 40 people in a house, and he's selling people on a demo account, right? When I asked, okay, well, how do we trade real? Like, how do we really make this? My bad, Mr. Banks is just calling me. You guys can still see the screen, right? Rhonda, you can see it? Okay, bad. Let me tell Mr. Banks, hold on. Okay, so started off like, yo, this time that I do this with Cash, I got to know that trading's real. I'm not telling anybody about this until trading is real. Luckily, on my first couple of days, guys, and like this is it, like the business is so easy. I wanted to learn how to trade. My friend showed me how to load an account. At first, guys, and this is what you guys understand. If you can load your account with the money, that means you can take the money off. So me just doing Bitcoin and putting the money in, honestly, that was enough. Like I'm telling you, the fact that I could put money into my trading account and then I know that, okay, shit, I can deposit it and get this back to me. I can put it on, I can take it off. That let me know trading was real. So that alone, right? That alone got me building, because you guys got to understand, it's not about how much money I make, right? When I pushed this before, I pushed this blindly and hit P1000 in a month, blindly. Just, yo, bro, demo account. Oh, you made 2,000? I'm gonna sign up. Blindly in college, I hit platinum 1,000. But when I hit platinum 1,000 that time, I had all these people under me, but nobody's trading. So I was not gonna burn out my face card to my people, and we not even making no real money trading, because at that point, guys, it's literally, that's a pyramid scheme. If I'm just signing you up and the only way that we're making bread is from signing other people up, pyramid scheme. But as soon as I saw that the money was real, let's do it, right? So my first couple of days, unranked, no signups, right? This is the category for signups. No personal signups for my first 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 days. 4 days, no personals, right? 4 days, no personals. 5th day, finally get some people, right? 12 days, 10 days after I start, we first hit platinum 150. Guys, I only stayed platinum 150 for 2 days. Right after platinum 150 was done, platinum 600, right? So I want you guys to keep this date in mind, June 10th, 2019. So June 10th, 2019, my first 12 days, platinum 600. So my first days, P6, boom, right? Mind you, first 12 days, P6, I did not recruit for the first 4, right? First 12 days, P6, I did not recruit for the first 4. So platinum 1,000, how long did that take, right? And here, you even see it, deranked. For 2 days, I deranked back to platinum 150, right? Right after platinum 150, though, 1 more day at P6. And then what, a month and 6 days later after I started on the 12th, a month and 6 days later, platinum 1,000, right? So within my first month of doing this, the first 36 days, platinum 1,000 is hit, right? So there goes that. Now, how long did it take for platinum 2,000? Now, guys, what I want you to know is the same speed that I'm moving at, you guys can move at this too, right? You can move at this same exact pace too. And I'm going to show you how to actually close people, get people signed up and all that. That's next. But I want you guys to see like this is really possible, right? So platinum 1,000 in a month. So I don't care if you've been in and you're P150 right now, you can go platinum 1,000 in your first month. You got to work, right? So when did we first do platinum 2,000, right? August, what day is that? August 9th. Yeah, August 9th. So August 9th, we did platinum 2,000. So I started June 10th, less 59 days later, I'm a platinum 2,000. I'm making 500. So now, guys, look at this, right? I want you guys to look at this. I'm making $2,000 from Apple. I'm making $2,000 from this company now, right? But this is how I started looking at it. Every 2 weeks, I get paid from Apple. Now, every week, I'm making $500. So now, guys, look at how money started changing just this quick. On one Friday, I'm only getting 500 from IM. The next Friday, I'm getting another 500 from IM plus 500 to 1,000 from Apple. The next Friday, I'm getting 500 minimum from IM. The next Friday, I'm getting 500 plus another paycheck. So guys, at this point, I'm making more money than I ever made in my life. I'm getting paid every single week. And now I'm damn near platinum 5,000 being a P2, right? But like you said, like Rhonda said, she saw me quit my job and travel the world. And that's actually what was needed, because guys, at platinum 2,000, Mr. Banks, like we were in DC, my first flight with Josh, who's my platinum 5,000. We're in DC and Mr. Banks is like, quit, bro. At the time, he's like, bro, I'll give you $1,000. I laughed at him. I said, I knew who Mr. Banks was, but I didn't really know him how I know him now. So I'm like, bro, are you fucking crazy? I just started getting paid $500 a week, and I still work at Apple that loves me, and I got benefits. I had over $20,000 worth of stock at Apple. So I said, bro, are you crazy? Give me 5,000. I'll quit right now. Mr. Banks, he never got this mad. If we said, bro, you're an idiot. Are you stupid? I'm rich and I'm telling you to quit and you won't listen to me. Are you dumb? I'm not giving you a penny now. He said, I was really going to give you 1,000, but now you just got to quit on your own. I'm not giving you shit. He got mad at me. He said, bro, I never had to convince somebody to want to quit and do something. And I'm sitting here telling you can do this, bro. So I still ain't quit on the time. I said, nah, fuck that. He's best not give me 1,000 now. I ain't quitting. But what I thought about, right? And this is the impact. When I walked out that room, I'm like, cool, I don't need the money, whatever. Like, I'm good. I'm P2, plus I'm Apple. I don't need Bank's money. But guys, this is what got me. I literally said to myself, I said, hold on. Why is this dude that's making $50,000 a month? Because guys, mind you, when I met Mr. Banks, he's making 50,000, Chairman 50. In my head, I'm like, why is Mr. Banks asking me to quit my job? Right? So I'm like, this dude must see something in me. He really must see something in me. He kept telling me, bro, quit your job, you're gonna hit Chairman fast. Quit your job, you're gonna hit P5 fast. So guys, I actually quit my job because of Mr. Banks. I quit because I saw somebody who had much more than me. I seen him doing much more than me. And I know he had much more than me, but he's telling me, quit your job, bro. I'm willing to invest in you, bro. Like, I think you can do this. So because somebody who's making $50,000 a month told me that he thinks I can do this, it was not about the $1,000. Because he told me that he thinks I can do it and he saw something in me, that was enough to quit, right? So now, mind you, I did not quit until Platinum 5,000. I did not quit until Platinum 5,000. I'll let you know that. But I'm gonna show you how quick Platinum 5,000 happened. So again, right, June 10th, 2019. When does Platinum 5,000 drop? Remember that date, June 10th, 2019. So when does Platinum 5,000 drop? When does Platinum 5,000 drop? Boom, right? Platinum 5,000, September 30th. So if we do June to July, that's 1 month. July to August, that's another month. August to September. So in 3 months and 20 days, guys, pretty much 3 months and 3.5 months, I hit Platinum 5,000, right? They just said at the convention, David E. Monique said it himself, your business moves in 90-day increments. You're gonna hit your ranks, pretty much your next 2 ranks, if you're really in momentum, in 90-day increments, family. So I wanted to show you guys this, the signups. I have that. Platinum 5,000, 3 months. I did that. So the information I'm about to tell you guys, right? I didn't show you this to brag. I want you guys to know what I'm about to tell you is why, it's no surprise why Josh hit Platinum 5,000. He knows how to do phone work. It's no surprise why Ebony, who's on our team, who's the first lady boss Platinum 2,000, she's less than 40 people away from P5,000. It's because we do phone work. Now, mind you guys, I've gotten all of these signups from home. I've never done an event. I've never pulled up at an event. Hey team, let's tell everybody come out. We built the business from literally the house, the crib, exactly where I'm at, right? I used to do insurance. And insurance, guys, and I don't mean to be too long-winded, but I want you guys to really, really get this sauce. Like, I want you guys to really get the sauce. But I used to do insurance in college, right? I had to dress up in suits. I had to pull up to your house. So guys, let me tell you how you guys are playing with this opportunity. If you're not recruiting, if you're not talking to people, let me tell you what I used to do to make money, right? I hate dressing up, but to get a bag, I used to dress up, right? Y'all hate studying. We literally get to trade for free. For me to sell insurance, I had to go get tests. I had to go pass a 100-question test. I had to pass 70 out of 100 questions just to be able to make money. You guys don't have nothing to do but to pay $275. Whatever you paid to get in, 200. I don't care what you paid, $100. Some of y'all might have got in for free if your mentor likes you enough. I don't know. But I know that I used to dress up in hot ass Atlanta in suits with the big blazer, and I used to drive places, right? So this is what killed it. I drove to a place called Jefferson, Georgia. If you live in Atlanta, type in Jefferson, Georgia right now. It's far as hell. I drove there in a suit. I put my goddamn gas in my car, and I put miles on my Benz to drive out here. My teammates, yeah, Mo, we're going to get sales, blah, blah, blah. Sales, right? I get there. Nobody has the money. So you're telling me I just drove to Jefferson, Georgia in a suit, put all these miles on my Benz, and I can't get paid because this person does not have the money? Right? The only way that I could get the sale is if I pulled up on you. Even when I pulled up on you, you still don't have the bread to start. So guys, when I seen that I could do this from home, that was it. Like, I don't know what y'all need to start building, but I get to call people from the crib, right? If you guys want to know how I started to learn how to recruit, just being honest. I tell my teammates this all the time, just being honest, right? Before I did any businesses, right? Before I did any businesses at all, I used to just search for girls, no lie. And what I would do is I would get on Instagram, right? I would get on Instagram and I would go to places. Because I said, you know what? I'm trying to find a girl today. I want to find a girl in Atlanta today. So let me type in Atlanta, let me click places, then I would do the top photos and it would be girls from 2 months ago. I'm like, they might not even be here. So let me click recent and let me see who's here. Do you guys know that for me to start making thousands of dollars a month in insurance and this business, I took the same way that I was looking for girls and said, let me try to do these same things for a business. I know what talking to a girl is going to get me. I've had enough of that. Let me see if I actually start building, can I make money from social media? So guys, the Platinum 5,000, the 3 months, I just put the effort in, right? So now I'm going to actually go in and I'm going to show you guys, I can stop sharing the screen now, but I'm gonna go into the actual training now, right? About sales. This call is going to be just about sales. It's going to be literally how to close people. You guys are not on my team, so you guys will not get this sauce every day. I strongly, strongly recommend that you take notes. If you don't take notes, I don't know what to tell you, right? I used to work at Apple for 4 years, so I'm giving you guys a lot of applesauce plus things that I've learned from this business. I sold over $1 million as a part-timer at Apple. I got so many sales for a reason. So I'm about to tell you everything in this call. I probably talked for like 15 minutes, so we're about to jump into the training. So, all right, bet. I got notes for y'all. So the first note that you guys need to know, because the reason I'm able to close so many people, the reason I'm so confident telling my team, yo, get me on 3-ways, get me on 3-ways, get me on 3-ways. The first thing that you guys got to write down is that every single sale is the same, right? Every single sale that we do is the exact same. The person is different, but the sale is the same. The reason every sale is the same is because despite that individual, despite that one person, despite what's going on with them, the same 3 key elements must line up, right? It does not matter what you're selling. It does not matter who you're selling it to. And it does not matter how you're selling it. Doesn't matter how much it costs. Does not matter how much money that the prospect has. None of that matters. What we need to focus on is 3 things, right? Can you repeat that slower, please? So when it comes to the sales, there's 3 things that you have to know, right? The person has to be, before you can ask for the close, you have to create, there's 3 things, right? There's 3 elements. The one thing that a prospect must have is called certainty. The reason they have to be certain is because if we can get them from, I don't know, I'm interested, yeah, I'm on the phone call because they hit me up, because we get all types of responses when we say, what got you on the call? Whatever they say, right? Our goal is from that point of, I'm on the call because this person introduced me. Our goal is to get them 100% certain, right? 100% certain. Now they have to be certain in 3 areas. If they're not good on all 3 areas, you are not going to close them. And if you do close them, they're probably not going to be the best prospect. So they need to be certain on 3 areas, okay? They need to be certain. So people in the chat, I want you to write certainty. People need to have certainty to start. Certainty means they understand, they get what's going on, they understand the product, they understand everything, right? So the 3 10s, right? We need to, when everybody starts, let's just assume that there's 0. They're not certain about nothing. That's why they did not start, right? So the 3 10s that we need in certainty is, the first one is going to be, they need to be certain on you, right? Your story. Are you relatable to them? Are you likable? Are you trustworthy? Are you an expert who prides yourself on helping people understand how this truly works? Do you put them first? Is the conversation about them? So we use our story, guys, to build credibility. Credibility is needed because this person has to trust what we say, right? If you make yourself credible enough on the phone call, this person will never say, I need to talk to my wife. This person will never say, I need to do research. This person is certain on you, so they're trusting what you're saying, so they'll be ready to spend the money on the spot. So we use our story to build the credibility. Being credible gives you the influence, and your influence is what helps them move from an uncertain spot of, I don't know what's going on, to being able to influence them to understand everything, which moves them to a 10 on you. So guys, the way that I do this, when I get on the phone call first, I ask questions. A couple questions I always ask. Where are you calling in from? The reason I ask, and guys, I swear to God, you guys need, I never even done all of this long ass training I'm going to do that for y'all. I never even done it for my own team. So I swear to God, y'all should really take notes on this. This is the real stuff that I do on a phone call. 257 people closed from a phone call. Never had to meet, never had to show up anywhere, nothing, right? So when I get on a phone call, I ask questions. The reason I ask questions is because one, all right, think of this like a girl. If I see a cute girl, I don't just walk up to the girl and kiss her in the mouth. I'm crazy as hell. I'm weird as hell. And I'm probably going to get a lawsuit, right? So for me before I sell something to somebody, which is kissing them, before I do that, I need to ask questions. Just like I would approach a girl, I need to ask questions. I need to make them comfortable. So I'm going to ask, where are you calling in from? The reason I'm saying where are you calling in from is simple. If you tell me California, perfect. I have a teammate in California. I got a couple P2000s. I have a 17-year-old making $2,000 a month. She's a girl. She just graduated high school. I'm relating. If they live in California, now they're pumped up. Now they already trust, damn, if I get started, I already got a team. So that's why I asked that question. After I say, where are you calling in from? I'll say, gotcha. So what got you on the phone call today? So now, once I say what got you on the phone call today, family, that's really good because now they're going to sit there and tell me. And this is how I gauge the person, right? Without me saying, how interested are you in Forex trading? I'm going to say, what got you on the call? If you say, well, shit, Rhonda just DM me. I know that you may be on the call just because Rhonda's cute or just because Rhonda hit you up and you're being nice. So now I have to start from the very beginning. I can't skip. I have to start from the very beginning because basically you're just on the call. Thank God Rhonda got you on the call. Now it's my time to close. So now, right, they might come with just, I'm on the call because this person. But then you're going to get some people that say, oh yeah, I've heard about trading. I really want to get into it. Perfect. I'm going to compliment them on already knowing about trading, saying something like, bro, you have an amazing mindset. The fact that you're already looking at doing, trading, it says a lot about you. Like you're the type of people we want to talk to. So now I'm complimenting them to break down their guard. And I was like, yeah. So next question, right? So bet, bro, I know you want to do this, but what do you do for a living? So now when I ask, what do you do for a living? This person is going to tell me what they do for a living. Now, based off of what they do for a living, this is where you have to be an expert. If they say, I just work a job, guys, you have to know what we offer and why it's better than just working a job. If they say, I have a job and do Uber, I have 2 jobs, right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go through all those for you, right? Because I got a little bit of time today. So if they say, I have 1 job, perfect, got you. So my first question is this, after they say 1 job, do you do anything outside of that job? No. Okay, perfect. Now I know they only have 1 income. So guys, what we do, right? The way I'm going to get them to be open to what we're about to talk about is now I'm going to say, perfect. Well, think about this, bro. The money that you make is really only being spent right now because you get paid. And then once you get paid, you got to pay bills. So now the only reason you got to go back to work is because you need more money for your next set of bills. That I'm telling you guys that so you can know that in your head. What I'm going to ask this person is, well, let me ask you this, bro. What if the money that you're making right now, what if we could show you how to make it? Right? Another way to ask it, bro, let me ask you this. When it comes to investing, do you know any bank account where you can go to sleep with like $100 and wake up to 105? They're going to say no. I'm going to say, right. So think about it. With the bank account, guys, we're literally in a system where we put our money in there and it never grows. So how about we get you into a position where you're able to let your money actually grow? You could put $100 in and you can start getting percentages every single day without doing anything, right? Now, this person is going to say, yes, if I can start taking the money I make from work and investing it to make more money, why would I not do it, right? So now I figured out that they only have a job. Now we just presented that we're going to talk about investing, showing you how to multiply your money while you can still keep your job that's keeping you comfortable, right? While you're still keeping your job that's keeping you comfortable. So now, once I got them open to investing, the next step, let me see, I got to go through my head. Blah, 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 blah. What do you do for work? Have you ever thought of anything else? They tell me they haven't done anything. I talk about how why investing is important. Then I say, got you. So now I'll be like, so bro, I understand you working the job right now. I understand you got on the call because, you really want to learn how to do this. So let me ask you this. If I can put you in a position where you can actually start making that money, make money for yourself, would you be open to that? They're going to say yes. Then I reassure their yes with this. After they say yes, I say, perfect. So now, hold on, let me think. So after we get to the part, and guys, I'm trying to run through a full phone call. Like what I'm showing you guys is all the questions I asked on a phone call. So I'm going in order with explaining. So I'm trying to keep up. So when I talk about investing, okay, bet. So once I got them to say, okay, about to investing, I'm going to talk about rich people. I'm going to give them real facts, right? Now, mind you guys, everything I said has nothing to do with I am. This is a general conversation, getting them open, getting them to trust me, getting them to see that I actually have something to offer them that can help them. This has nothing to do with I am. This is a conversation you can have with anybody. You can literally meet somebody. And once you guys master this, you can meet somebody out, ask them, hey, what's your Instagram? Somebody's going to give you their IG. And then you take the same phone call I'm doing and do this in person, right? So I'm trying to be as detailed as possible. Because again, you guys aren't on my team, so I don't know the next time you're going to get a training like this. So after I ask them, would they be open to it? I'm going to reassure them. The way I reassure them, say, think about it, bro. And I'm going to give you guys a couple examples of what I say to reassure them that investing is the way. I'll say, think about it. Do you ever see any millionaires that work a job? No. Do you ever see anybody on the Forbes list with the job? No. Now, guys, when you think about the Forbes list, on the Forbes list, there's not one person with the job. So you can confidently say that, right? And if these are the richest people in America, we know that the 1% does not work jobs. So clearly the 1% has figured out how to make their money, make money for them. The 1% has learned how to either make their money work for them or they invest in businesses. Now think about it, guys. What do we offer? We literally offer somebody the chance to invest, or we have a chance for them to start a business. Both things that the 1% do. Now, what you guys got to understand is that nobody is born a millionaire, meaning that nobody is just born, okay, you're a millionaire. Some people are because of trust funds, but nobody's born a millionaire. What we have to do, even in our broke stages, even in our P150 and unranked stages, is understand that to become a millionaire, you have to do practices and habits that eventually get you into being a millionaire. Working a job has never made anybody a millionaire. You've never went into it. And like, guys, what I'm saying is the perspective you give to people, right? No, have you ever heard of a job say, hey, start this job with me, and the next 3 months, you won't even need to work for us anymore. Work this job in the next 5 years, you're going to be able to quit. No job ever offers that, but our company does, right? So you got to understand that. So now after I give them examples of why investing is so important, now I got them 100% sure open. So, right. So now I have them confident and I have them certain on me. Because they're certain on me, they are now willing and open to listen, right? So now once I have them willing and open to listen to me, the next thing that we're going to do, the next thing they have to be certain on, right? So the first thing they got to be certain on is you. The next thing they got to be certain on is the product. Now, guys, I just told you how to get to the products. After you ask all the questions I just told you to ask, and they're open to investing and learning. Okay, so let me tell you how we can actually help you get started investing. We actually offer a full course. Now I'm going to run through I'm going to run through how we have an academy. I'm going to explain the academy like a textbook. It's pre-recorded information from the basics to advanced. Then I'm going to go on and I'm going to strongly highlight the biggest highlight, right? Because if we just have a set of videos, we're YouTube. We're a paid version of YouTube. So to get out of that, we have live education. So guys, HFX, making money quick. You guys need to highlight the go live sessions. You guys need to highlight that they're going to have millionaires trading with them. You guys need to, and then give them an example. What do you do, bro? Well, I make Cinnabons, right? Perfect. Bro, what if I did not work at Cinnabon? And what if I needed to work there? Wouldn't you need to show me what to do? Correct. You would, right? Shadowing. Think about it. At all jobs, before you just start and get on the floor, there had to be somebody who taught you how to do that. There had to be somebody that you watched so you could know how to perform the job yourself. That's called shadowing. So in this business, we're able to shadow our educators who are millionaires, 6- and 7-figure traders. So now you need to highlight that. Then lastly, guys, I close people off of just Academy and go live. I don't really go in depth with the scanners. If they join, I'm going to show them. If they don't, they're not going to just pay for scanners anyway. They don't know what the hell they're scanning. I need to get them sold on Academy, go live, and they can make money ASAP, right? Now, they might ask some questions. As I'm going through this, I'm going to keep asking them. So I'm just going to go through a full rundown for you guys. Yo, so look, we have an academy, and the academy is going to be just like college, right? Now, and then I'll give them perspective again. Yo, so look, if you was going to the barbershop, would you let a barber cut your hair without a license? No. If you needed open heart surgery, would you let a doctor do open heart surgery on you without a license? No. So why in the world do you think you're supposed to invest without having the information or without going through a course. They're like, yeah, you're right, bro. Now they're right, bro. Thank you for telling me I'm right and you need a course. So here's the course I'm about to offer you. Now I explain the course. Brr, boom, get through that. Now, after that, right? The third level of certainty, really product. So first off, the first level of certainty that we got to get them to is you. We went over that. The second level is product. In our business, guys, the third level of certainty will be the company. But just to be honest, in our business, our company is the products. So if I can sell them on the products, that's the company. Secondly, I don't bring up the company because if I bring up the company, there's going to be a goddamn YouTube scholar who goes and pulls this up. Once they pull it up, all they're going to see is I am is a scam. We don't want that. We want them to just listen to us. We want them to just listen to us. Right, guys, like me, I'm a P5000. I've been free. I'm like, guys, I don't know if you see, I'm in Mr. Banks's penthouse right now by myself, solo, a millionaire's crib by myself because I put in this work. This is about access, right? So when people come in, we get them in here, they get to see what we got. They're going to run it up, right? They're going to run it up. So being in this, you want to make everything about you, right? I can talk about IM and they can watch a video, or I can show them, guys, I'm in a $4,500 a month penthouse, 2 stories, and my mentor makes $23,000 a month. I want you to sign up because of that, not because you go read something on IM. Google does not give degrees. YouTube does not give degrees. Okay, we don't want people doing their research, right? If somebody says they're going to do research, they're not about to sign up that day. It's rare. So really, the certainty level is you, the product, and the company. But for me, I'm just pushing myself and the products. Myself, I want you trusting me. I want you trusting our products, and I'm going to help you, right? So that's what we want. So guys, on this, we want our customers on a scale of 1 to 10. We need them at a 10. If we're going to just try to like close it without them being at a 10, guys, we got to have rapport built. We got to be credible. They got to listen to us. They got to understand what we're saying because we're about to ask for money. Now, it's much easier to get the money if we got them sold all the way to a 10 on everything. But if they're not sold, guys, you have to build that level up to about a 7 to a 10. Mildly interested. I'm willing to think on it. I got to give it some thought before you close. We got to get them there. Now, with the experience, you guys are going to know when to ask for the sale. You guys are going to know when to ask for money, but you guys got to do this. I can't tell you when to do it. I just know. The reason I know is because I got experience. The reason I have more experience than you is because I've done way more phone calls than you. So when you get your phone calls up, y'all got to stop caring about this person said this. I messed up on the call. Who gives a damn? I mess up all the time. Fuck, I messed that person up. On the next person, I know what not to do. That is as simple as that, guys. Stop being afraid to mess up, right? So now you want your customer as close as possible to a 10 level certainty for yourself and a 10 level certainty for the products, right? So now the next thing I'm going to go over with for you guys, because I still got some time left. The next thing I'm going to go over, there's 2 types of certainty that somebody's going to have, right? There's 2 types of certainty. The first type of certainty is a logical certainty. Logical means it makes sense. It makes sense. What I'm saying is logical for them to be like, damn, I need to pay some bread. It makes sense. So the first level is logical. The logical certainty is based on what you say. Does it make sense to the prospect on an intellectual level? Can they see themselves seeing success with what we offer? Does the prospect see the point of this? And how do we overcome the logical side, right? So on the logical side, how do we overcome that? First off, perspective. We have to show them no matter how much money they're making, we have to show them that being able to put your money into an account where it can grow, meaning crypto or meaning HFX. I put 200 here, it has a chance to grow. I put 200 in the bank, that shit's never growing. It's never gonna get a penny. I need to change it with perspective. After I get you perspective, like, oh wow, maybe there is more. Maybe I can learn this. Hold on, I need some water. Hold on. So as we get them to the level of, can they learn this, right? Perspective wise, now they're open. You got to do the perspective part first. So they're open to what we're going to say. The next thing we're going to say and bring in is the products in the company. That's features and benefits, right? That's features and benefits. A feature is we have an academy. A benefit is 24/7. A feature, we have live education. A benefit is that if you miss the live education, we have all the recorded sessions. Features match with benefits. Features match with benefits. You don't just give features, right? I'm actually going to share my screen for you guys so you guys can understand this. Now, again, what I'm showing you guys is something I've never even showed my team on a training because they get it in person, but I'm trying to be as detailed as possible because I really appreciate Rhonda taking time out of her day to ask me. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of pride to be a P5000, like, yo, I'm gonna get somebody on here who does better than me. So that's why I'm really trying to give y'all all the sauce. And this is the only call. Like this, if you're not on my team, I don't know the next time you're gonna get the type of sauce. I know she's recorded, but like I'm gonna try my best to show you guys this because like I'm telling y'all, this shit is crazy. So I'm gonna show you guys what a feature is and why a feature will just not work. So MacBook Pro, blah, 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 blah. Where's the features at? Okay, hold on, tech specs. Now I know you guys probably never had to, talk to somebody and they went on Apple to show y'all something, but I'm showing you guys how I learned how to sell because it's features and benefits. It's literally features and benefits. You can't just sell somebody on features. I'm gonna show you why, right? I'm gonna show you what a feature is and why probably you're not selling that much. So right here, for example, this MacBook Pro, for me to buy it, right? For me to buy this MacBook Pro, for me to buy it, right? For you to buy a MacBook Pro, because guys, you gotta understand, when I was selling shit at Apple, I couldn't afford the shit. So every time somebody bought a MacBook, I'm like, why the fuck are they spending all this money? Like, I really don't get it. It's just a laptop. That's how I would think. It's just a laptop. So when we get here, this MacBook Pro is either $2,400 or $2,800. So I want you guys in the chat box. I'm going to explain what a MacBook Pro is. I want you guys in the chat box to tell me if you guys would buy the MacBook Pro from what I'm about to say. So guys, I want you to actually go in the chat box and respond. I'm back. Oh, let me find something where I can talk about it so you guys can get a good perspective on features and benefits. All right, I'll just go to this right here. Okay, so now guys, imagine that you're in the store in front of me, right? You're in the store in front of me. You don't know anything about a MacBook. This is the first one that you want to buy, right? And guys, I need your participation in the chat box when I say this, because I need to make sure you guys understand this or it's going to be a waste of your time. I'm just going to be talking, right? So I'm trying to sell you a MacBook Pro. I tell you that a MacBook Pro comes with the Radeon Pro 550M. I tell you that you can go up to 3.5 times faster. Your memory bandwidth is 394 gigabytes. You have up to 8 gigabytes memory, and you can go up to 40 compute units. In the chat box, let me know, would you guys be comfortable buying that MacBook? That's all I said. That's listen, you're got to spend $2,400. All I said was, all right, look, you got a 3.5, you got a Radeon Pro. It can do 3.5x the speed. You're about to buy this. It got 394 gigabytes of memory bandwidth. And then you guys have 8 gigabytes. It can be HBM2 memory, and you can do up to 40 units, right? Would you spend the money? No, 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 no. So why would you not buy it? I literally just told you about a MacBook from Apple's website. So why would you not buy this from me? Like, seriously, I'm on Apple's website right here. I can't make this up. I'm on Apple's website right now. Why would you guys not buy this? I just told you about it from the website. Why would you guys not buy this laptop from me? Oh, so you don't know what the hell 3.5x means. You don't know what the fuck memory bandwidth is. Guys, this is what you look like trying to sell shit to people, saying, oh, this is $7 trillion market. Oh, we're going to load your he goes away. Guys, no, right? So features and benefits, right? So now if I wanted this, what I would do is I would come Radeon Pro, right? The Radeon Pro in a laptop is the processor. So the processor is what makes the speed fast. So instead of me just telling you this info, which anybody in the world can do, I'm going to say, look, what are you using this for? Oh, I'm about to use this for my business. It's investment wise, and I really need it to be fast. Okay, perfect. Listen, the MacBook Pro has a Radeon Pro 560X, and it's the fastest processor in the store. Meaning, if you had to pull up your investments, if you had to pull up FaceTime with your family, if you were in a new city and you had to find out the maps, this computer is going to be able to do all of that at once without slowing down or heating up. Now, do you guys see how that's a lot different from me just saying, hey, you can go 3.5 faster with the Radeon? Now, I just took the feature and turned it into a benefit for the customer. Now, at the end of this, now when I say, would you want to put your money into that? Well, now you're saying, well, I have the fastest processor in the store. Because I have the fast processor in the store, I can do anything that I want on this laptop. Because I can do anything I want on this laptop, this is a good purchase. So I know that seems like a lot, but guys, this is what you have to do with your prospects, or you're just going to be up here, 394 gigabytes memory bandwidth, 8 gigabytes memory, and you can do up to 40 compute units. You're not going to close anybody at all. You're not going to close shit. You got to do it the way I just showed you. So look, I don't even know what the hell this up to 40 compute units mean. When you become more detailed, information will change. Okay, so then up to 40 compute units. I don't even know what that means. But if I had to give you a benefit, I would say, listen, you could do 40 different applications, meaning you could pull up Instagram, you could pull up Final Cut Pro and edit that video for your business. You can pull up and do some flyers for your business. You can have a Microsoft Word document and a PowerPoint open. You can have 40 different things open all at once, right? Now you see how I just took 40 compute units and you knew nothing about it. And now we just transitioned it over to be, you can do 40 different things with it, right? Now, everything that I just said, again, you guys have to do your work on this. I can't teach you everything in a day, but you guys have to do your work on this so you guys can really get good with features and benefits. Now, that's how you get over the logical side. You have to show them what we offer in a way that they understand, and they have to have the perspective that this works. Is everybody on? Who can see? Is everybody in the chat? Did that make sense? Did the features and benefits part, does this make sense? Okay, bet. So now that was the logical side, right? Because now they logically see in their head why this makes sense to do. Because they see why it makes sense to do, now they'll be willing to spend their money. And because it makes sense, giving us reason on how it serves. Okay, I'm gonna close that so I can stop looking at that. And I can stop sharing my screen. I just needed it to show y'all that. Okay, so now the next level of certainty that you guys will need is emotional certainty, right? Emotional certainty in a customer is the gut feeling that this must be good. Painting your prospect a picture of the future. If they begin to see success with this, being happy after they bought our product and seeing the results, we call this future pacing. Future pacing is showing somebody, if you get with us, these are the things you can do. Eventually in the next 3 months, you can potentially do this. I'm showing them that if they get with us and it made the logical sense in the next couple months, emotionally, this is what this vision can look like. The vision is what gives them the emotional side, right? So now we're giving them goals. We're giving them a vision. We can have them look at what things can look like after they get started with us, playing out the post. Basically, we want to paint a movie of what everything looks like after you join our business. After you pay your $200, this is what's about to happen. You're painting that picture. So now it makes perfect sense why this person is going to join, because they have the logical side down. Now, after they have the logical side down and I'm painting the picture of why this makes sense, of how easy this can be, of how their life can change after they get started, right? Now it makes sense. I got them logically in and I got them emotionally in, and they're certain, right? So hold on really quickly. My bad, the team was texting me. Okay, so, right, we have logical certainty, we have emotional certainty. You want the person with the emotional side, you want them to feel good about what they just did. You want them to feel good about the purchase. You want them to feel good about the future. You want them to have no holes or no doubts. This side of things, we want to connect the dots for them, and we just want them feeling good. Now, we need a prospect to be closed on both levels. they need to know and understand how it makes sense to get. And then they also need to know and understand the emotional side if they actually have that hype, they have that excitement, they really want to do this, right? So Rhonda, how much time do we have left on this call?
And we have no time limit.
Okay, got you. So overall, if we can move our prospects to a very high level of certainty, I told you there's 5 things, well, technically 4 things. You, the products, logical and emotional. If we can move them to a very high level of certainty, this appeals to their logic and it appeals to their emotion. They are ready to go. They are ready to go the next step. Now we can ask for a close, right? Now, this is just I never do this, so you guys can do this too. But we do not make full-blown sales presentations, meaning we do not do a Zoom call. We are not going to run a full-fledged Zoom call for an hour of our time to someone not interested in buying or not financially able to. So honestly, guys, I don't run Zooms because if you have the $200, you're going to pay it. And if you're going to pay it, I have you so certain that you're willing to pay before you see it. Now I'm painting that emotional picture that once you sign up, now you have everything we just talked about. The next step is a Zoom call so I can run you through everything, right? So I can run you through everything. So if you don't have the money, I'm not doing a Zoom. You can, now listen, this, like, you can do that if you want, because there's that thing called planting seeds, but I've signed up 257 people on spot. I know there's people who got the money and that would do it right now. That's me. If you want to do that, you can. But me personally, guys, I'm never going to waste an hour of my time on a call. And at the end, you just say, I can't afford it. If that's the case, we could have a 5-minute convo. When I do those Zoom calls, and at the end, when they don't got it, I get mad as hell every time because I really just wasted time, bro. Like, if I knew you didn't have the fucking bread, I would have never did this shit. Straight up. And I tell people, I'd be like, bro, like, just be honest, bro. Like, if I knew you didn't have the bread, I wouldn't have done this shit. Oh, well, I'm going to start. Like, nah, like, don't waste your time. So now, yeah, if that was for you, yo, I don't do no Zoom calls. If you don't got the bread, fuck it. Like, I'm not a wish maker. I'm not a genie. This not fucking magic water. I can't make you have the bread, so I'm not going to waste the time. Instead of that hour-long Zoom, I'm going to go find other people who are financially able to get this motherfucker started. And they're going to start today, right? They're going to start today. All right. So really, man, Rhonda's recording this. Y'all are really getting too much sauce, man. Like, y'all going to be able to fucking, y'all going to be stealing our signups and shit now. So hold on. Let me see what else I got. Okay. So when it comes to objections, guys, when it comes to objections, guys, objections only come from a lack of certainty. Let me think it over. Not certain enough. Really, objections too, they're just smoke screens. You just told me about this. It is really nice. I do like it, but just being honest, I don't have the money. So what they'll say, instead of saying, because you got to understand how it sounds, right? This is how blunt a customer would have to be to not give you an objection. Yo, Mo, thank you for showing me that. Thank you for sitting here and explaining everything for me. Thank you for showing me that product. But I'm just not with it. Click. Nobody's going to do that. That's very uncomfortable. So what somebody rather do is, I got to think about it. I got to talk to my wife. I got to do all this. Guys, if somebody says that to me, I always say, I'm like, look, you can do that if you want, but I'm free for a reason. I've been doing what I'm doing for a reason. I trust me more than I trust Google because I don't know what you're going to see on Google. The way that I just explained this is exactly how it works, right? Sometimes, and any of my teammates on the call, they'll tell you, like, sometimes like, wait, what do you mean? Like, what do you got to think about? I'll press them right on spot. What do you got to think about? And now they're going to tell me, well, I got to think about A, B, C, and D. If they do that, what I do is I reverse all the way from start, figure out where they're at, and then we're going to run this again, and I'm going to cover up that objection. So now when I cover up that objection, I'm going to ask for another sale. So now what you just told me was a problem, I just showed you how that's not a problem. So now what's wrong with the 200? Now on the second and third objection, you start hearing the real reason. I don't got the money, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. Now, right, when I get on the calls, our job is only to provide clarity and understanding. Our job is not to persuade or convince. Anytime I get on a call and somebody wants me to convince them, I say just like this, yo, bro, I really don't know what you kind of felt like this was. But again, now guys, also, if you're not ranked up, you need to get ranked up. Because when you're a P0, You want to take every goddamn call. You know your cousin don't got the money, but you still want me to do the call. Why? You're playing yourself. You need to get ranked up so you can do something called posture. Any of my teammates, sometimes they get mad at me like, oh, Mo, he's rude. But shit, at the same time, the nigga ain't had the money. So look, I need you guys to rank up so you can see success, because me, I'm in a position where I truly don't need anybody. I'm so confident and I know that this is going to make me a millionaire. I don't give a damn if you like this. You don't like it, cool. Let's hop off the phone, bro. I don't need to waste my time. I don't, right? If you're not doing this, I got 200 teammates out here working, searching for somebody else. Bro, I don't need you. But you guys will never say that because you're P0 and P600 and you're broke. You're not making no money. So you want to fucking give everybody your time and you want to get on the calls and try to sugar them up. Sugaring somebody up will not put $200 in their goddamn bank account. So stop trying it. Find the people with money, explain the right way how to do it, and you're going to sign people up every day. Stop talking to people who do not have the money. They're not going to join. They're not qualified. You're wasting your time. Now, sometimes my teammates, they'll call me, hey, this person's asking a lot of questions. They're doing this. Guys, we're only providing clarity and understanding. Outside of that, fuck them. Literally, fuck them. I'm not here to convince you. And you guys need to rank up so you guys can feel how I feel. Because if you think that I'm going to sit here and convince you and I make $5,000 a month, you're out of your fucking mind. I'm not convincing you a shit. Go back to your job where you're okay with getting paid every 2 weeks. And then once you get paid, you go pay bills. And you got to go back to work because you just paid bills. So now you need more money. If you're cool with that, keep being you. 99% of the world is broke. So you guys got to understand that you can't get mad when you run into 99%. You got to, it's okay. You're looking for the one. You're looking for the 1%. You're not looking for the 99. There's a lot of people that's going to be broke. There's a lot of people that won't see this work. You got to say, fuck it. But being a P0, you're never going to say fuck it because you're so pressed. Being a P600, you're never going to say fuck it. You're never going to be posture up. You're never going to have confidence because you're running behind and chasing everybody. Hey, bro, what can I do to get you to start? Hey, bro, can I get you a discount? Hey, bro, fuck that. Sign people up today. I sign people up every goddamn day. Find the people who got the money. Simple as that. They don't got the bread, fuck them. Literally, listen to me. If they don't have the bread, fuck them. If they come back and they're serious, cool. If they're not serious, fuck them. Hold on real quick. Really, really quickly. Because somebody has my back. So hold on real quick. People you're looking for, right? Our job is to only talk to people. Our job is, so if somebody says, no, I'm not interested, we're done. Do y'all hear me? We're done. There's nothing else to say. There's no chasing behind them. If they say no, fuck them. We're not talking to them. We're looking for the, let me think about it. Let me call you back. Not a good time. Maybe. I'll consider it. As long as it's those answers, we can play all day. But if it's a no, I'm not interested, you're done. That person's done. I don't care if they're your cousin. I don't care if they got 175,000 followers. It does not matter. Because all you're going to do is you're going to get yourself hyped up. You're going to have all this hype for this person to start because you put all this potential into them. And now they don't do shit. And now they don't start. And now you have a bad mindset on recruiting. Don't do that. Right. So now, let me see this real quick because y'all are definitely getting a whole bunch of sauce. So the basic rules. Okay. So I'm going to run through some of the things. There's 7 things that you need to look for. I'm going to run through this quick. And then I'm pretty much going to end it. This is going to be the end of this. Okay. So what you're doing when you're closing, and I tell this to my team all the time, you're asking questions because the questions are basically ammo. Like you have, so basically this is how it works with a prospect, right? I want you to look at when a prospect is talking, everything they say is ammo for a gun, right? It's ammo for a gun. So I'm asking questions. I'm gathering intelligence so I can load up my gun. So at the end of the conversation, I take all the ammo I have and I shoot the gun at their objections. I shoot the gun at their objections because they're telling me everything I need to hear. They're telling me every single thing. So now when they do objections, for example, man, I hate working 2 jobs. Well, if at the end you tell me, no, I don't want to do this. Well, bro, how do you expect to get out those 2 jobs? Do you know any other ways that you're going to start making some money besides getting another job? No. So then what's going on, bro? You remember, this is the ammo. He told me earlier, I hate my job. Boom, ammo in the gun. Now he just told me, I don't know. So now I'm going to ask, so bro, what's going on? Now I'm going to shoot the gun. Boom. Bro, you told me that you don't like working 2 jobs. I'm trying to help you get out of it. Tell me why this would not be worth your time unless you really like working those 2 jobs, right? So the 7 things you're looking for when you're talking to somebody, you're identifying their needs. You're identifying any core beliefs they may have that could impact the sale, such as feeling comfortable working over the phone, right? Have they been scammed before? Basically, you're trying to get their mindset on how they feel about the convo. Some people, they got to be closed in person. Some people can be closed on the phone, but you're gathering what they kind of believe in and their energy for the call to know if you can close on the call or not, right? You want to find out about any past experiences they had, both good and bad, and how they felt about who they purchased from. Meaning, oh, you did Forex before? How was it? Now they're going to go into a list. Oh, it might be, oh, okay, it was really good, but I dropped out because of this. If it's like that, perfect. Well, I get it. Like, things came up. You were already doing good. You already know this works. Would you really be able to take this serious this time? Now, boom, open it up. Now, if they say, oh, it sucked. Oh, it sucked. I had a bad leader. We've all heard that before. And I quit. I switched teams, blah, blah, blah. Perfect. Now you say, I got you. I understand. Now listen, you don't even got to have a bad mentor. Just say, I had a bad mentor too, bro. I really know how bad that can affect your process. And like, I do this every day. I'm a Platinum 5000. I make all my money from this business. So with me, you're locked in every single day. And I can assure you of that. Right now, you also want to identify their values. What are the things that are most important to them? Are they looking for growth? Are they looking for income? Are they guys, I've met people who don't care about the money. They're already making enough money, right? I've met people who have been trading crypto by themselves, but they're like, but none of my friends are on that level. So guys, at that point, we're going to talk about the environment. Now I'm going to put you in a place where 1, you can have other people who want to talk about this, but 2, you can get paid for putting people on, right? Identify their values. You want to identify their financial standards so far as what level of wealth and spending ability they have. You want to identify where their pain lies, meaning what's keeping them up at night. What's that one single financial worry that sits on them every month? Do they want to make some more money just because rent's kicking their ass? Identify that. So now we can offer a solution to help with that. And then you want to identify, and this one again, you want to identify how much money they have in terms of possible investments, right? You want to see how much money they have because it's 200 to start. And now you want to gauge how much money they have after that. So now after the fact, I can go in, jump in and be like, okay, bro, you need X amount of money, right? So now I'm about to wrap it up for you guys. And then, all right, so I'm going to wrap it up for you guys real quick. So 3 basic rules for this, of the combo that we're doing. You're taking immediate control of the sale. Immediate control. You're going to do the intelligence gathering. That's asking the questions, the 7 things I just told you to find out. And then you got to go from, pretty much business into the process of building absolute certainty. So you got to go from those original questions, opening up their perspective to see why this works, and then getting them certain that they want to do this, right? So now I'm about to get you right. This is the last thing I'm finna go over, and then y'all gonna be straight. So, right? So now, guys, I know that before this call, you guys may have had some trouble recruiting. Things may not have been as easy, gotten a lot of no's. Nobody sending you up with prospect, and that's fine. I showed you now of if you get enough prospects, you're gonna close them, right? So your past does not equal your future. The past results that you had before this call does not equal your future, right? Your future has gifts in it. Your past has lessons in it. So you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to live in the recruiting doesn't work. You don't have to live in, oh, nobody wants to sign up. Don't live in that. That's your choice to live there. After today's call, you guys have been empowered with real sauce from somebody who's really doing this. And like the information is coming from me, but I'm taking this from somebody else who's a millionaire, who's not even in the company, who's a billionaire off of sales, off of building the same things we're building, right? So the sauce is legit sauce. Now, if you truly embrace the things that I told you guys can become a chairman for sure. You guys, if you guys learn this, perfect it, and then teach it to your teams, it's just a matter of time before you guys have people popping ranks. It was just a matter of time before my first Platinum 5000, Chef Holmes, pop, right? We have another female. The first lady P2 is about to be the first lady P5. Mind you, I'm a P5 and we have a P5, but it's about impact. She makes probably both of our P5 checks just in trading, guys. So you got to understand the building side is for real, right? If you guys take what I just taught you, you guys can definitely hit chairman. You guys can definitely start closing more people, right? What you guys got to start doing is act as if you are already a wealthy man or a wealthy woman. Act as if you are already rich. Act like, guys, on the calls, you got to have unmatched confidence. You have to believe what you're saying more than the other person believes what you're saying. It don't even always got to be right, but what it does got to be is believable. Because what I want you guys to think about is this: a scammer, right? We know a lot of scammers. Isn't it funny how we always know these scammers with money? Well, let's think about it. A scammer has no real product to sell, but yet they're scamming people. So that means they don't have shit to sell except their belief level. So if scammers can sell nothing, you guys can sell something. And this is something that works, right? So now you guys need to have, hold on really quickly. Hold on, there's one more part I wanted for y'all real quick before I get off this thing. Do I have it? Okay, bet. So what I was on was acting as if. Acting as if is so important, guys. Like on the calls, when people tell me no, I'll literally say, look, I feel you. I know it's gonna take some time, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a millionaire from this. I want you to be a part of this. Like, I really want you a part of it. Like, this is what's gonna make me millions, bro. You guys got to act as if your success is already written. You know that you're going to become rich, right? It's time to accept that you guys really do have greatness inside of you. It's literally always been there. You guys joining this business is your greatness is dying to come outside, right? You guys that are on this call, it's your greatness dying to really manifest itself, right? You want to know what happens to our greatness though? You want to know what happens why you guys need calls like this all the time and you don't just run? It's because you guys need to think back to when you were kids. You believed and felt you could do anything. You would go in the front yard for hours and you believed you was on a plane in another country. So why can't you believe chairman is possible, right? What happens is the world buries our confidence. It's buried under countless layers of insults. It's buried under the days of bullying that we had in school. It's buried under people telling us scam. It's buried under people laughing at us. It's buried under the days of doubts that we can make this happen, right? And the standards of society. We're doing something completely different. So to be great at this, it really is hard to do. It's really hard to do, right? But you must face this in your journey to success because, guys, this happens to everyone. I showed you guys, like, think about it. I'm confident. I'm a P5000 right now, but I'm still not a chairman. Guys, that's my journey. What I want you guys to consider is that if I got all these Instagram followers, if I have literally all these signups, right? And there's people with less signups than me who hit chairman, it's not that I'm not capable. It's just, it's my journey. Like even now, guys, if I would hit chairman 10 in my first 4 months, I would have never gave y'all the training like this ever. But because of how long this has taken, right? Because of the journey that's with it, I can now give this back. I can teach people, and the people that learn are going to hit chairman faster than I did. So this is a part of your journey to really become a leader. So now, right? What I want you guys to know is all the bad stuff people said, guess what? Maybe some of that stuff was true. Maybe the bad stuff they said about you was true. Maybe you are lame. Maybe you aren't the most confident person. Maybe that shit is true, right? Maybe everybody who's hated, everybody who's downed or doubted you, right? Everybody that's turned their back on you, maybe you're not that special. Maybe you were born average, an average man, average woman, not that smart, cheated through college, cheated through high school, slept through elementary classes, everything, right? Maybe though, you have that desire for success, but just not even capable of doing it. You don't even think chairman is possible. You just get on the calls because you want to show up, right? How many of us feel like that? How many of us have had days where we're like, bro, this is not for us? If that's you, drop that in the chat box, right? How many times have you laid in bed possibly and cried like, damn, is this business really for me? Damn, is chairman really possible? Damn, is anybody going to sign up? If you guys had days like that, I want you guys to drop that in the chat. I really want you guys to drop that in the chat. If you've ever felt like that with this business, I need you to drop that in the chat, right? 10 no's in a day, blown account after blown. Guys, listen, I blew so many accounts. I'll put in 250 and that shit at the time I had so much money. I said, shit, like literally guys, I would load my account Sunday, blow my shit by Tuesday and just say, fuck it. I'll try again next week, right? Maybe that's you right now, right? What happens is when you guys get like that, that's that doubt starting to creep in. That's the fears and the negativity starting to pour out. That's all of that. You're like, wow. Like you go the whole day, you on Instagram popping your shit, but at night you like, whoa, is this really going to work for me, right? Every time somebody tells you no, it's eating at your self-confidence and your self-growth, right? But what I want you to do is, most people feel this way and they have exactly every right to. I've had nights where I cried. I've had nights where I had to think about this over and over and over. Like, damn, is this going to work? Right? But what I want you guys to understand, because I don't know if you guys like get it, right? So I want to make this crystal clear. You are not the same person who joined this team, right? This is not the same person who joined on day one. You're not even close to being that same person because you're on a call today and you just heard the real sauce. This call, the system of being able to close and communicate has literally just changed you. It just changed you like it just changed. It's how it's changed my life. This skill that we just got on this phone call, it has just changed you. This information makes you infinitely more effective than you've ever been because you now have this skill. You now have the foundation to practice this skill all the time because you guys were on this call, right? This skill basically sets you apart from pretty much everyone else on the planet. Because guys, if you talk to anybody rich, the ability to close a deal, the ability to have posture, the ability to be able to ask the right questions, get that information, and then be able to take that back into your negotiation, guys, those are $1 million skill sets that you have right now just from this call. You can close anybody who is closable. If somebody has the money, I tell my team, if anybody has the money, they're closed. I guarantee if any of you guys get me on a phone call and somebody has $200, they're starting right there. You guys have that same ability because I just told you everything I do, right? A new person ready to learn and there's a new person right now who's ready to learn and change their situation just like you, right? Show you somebody with $200 and you're going to show Rhonda, you're going to show me a brand new teammate, right? Want to know the best part? Do you guys want to know the best part about this? Right? Do you guys really want to know the best part about this call today? Right? The best part about this call is simple. Since you didn't have this skill before, all the negative stuff, all the people who told you no, all the stuff in the past, all the stuff weighing you down from talking to 100 people, all the I got to make money trading first, right? Everybody who's told you no, everybody's quit your team. It's out the window now because you guys just had this call right here. You guys are now more capable than ever to get this done, right? Do you understand that? Do you see the power in that? Do you realize that everybody on this call that stayed on, all 60, I don't even think one person left. Do you realize that all 60 people on the call has just been turned into a beast? If you guys actually practice what we showed you, this is going to work. The ability to close the deal, the ability to communicate your ideas effectively. Guys, this is the single most important characteristic of achieving wealth. You guys with practice, right? You guys with practice are going to gain experience, and then you guys are going to own this skill at the highest level, and Chairman 750 is done, right? Now, that's all I got for the call. I truly do hope that this helped you. The reason I went in how I went in is because, like, again, you guys are not on my team. So if you guys are not on my team, I want this one call to be all that you guys need. Everything that I told you is everything I do. I get on the phone, pick that motherfucker up, do my little Are you ready? Do you got 200? Do you got 300? Oh, you don't got 300? All right, let's do 200. Oh, you don't got 200? I got a 150 goddamn special right now for your ass, right? So guys, I'm trying to tell you, you guys can do this. Like I said, I know this was pretty long. I don't even know when we started, but I definitely just wanted y'all to really get the sauce. I know you guys don't